Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I am Frost PDP, and today we are playing Crusader Kings 2, Powerful Poland, episode 49, our Slavic Union campaign. I've decided, given the time and place I'm doing this, and with big speeches planned, with national implications, just saying, I feel like putting "You Are Living Through History" just as my nation name for today. I hope you don't mind. We're in a war. The Pope called in numbnuts over there to fight me. And, he's doing swimmingly. As in, I'm wondering if he's... Those armies aren't going to leave because they're retinue. So they are a standing army that basically just guards the city. Huh. That makes naval invasion quite difficult, to be honest. Clever girl. Alright. What else is hostile right now? Apparently the Slavics are. How? Excuse me? No. How am I at war with the Slavics? It's just showing the one holding and I'm just a moron. Okay. Except there isn't just the one holding here. That's all Slavic. I don't know. And like that's lit up. But he's in this war. It's just this one underlord in okay. I see. That's weird. It's like this one random guy. Definitely. All right. Now, here's a funny tale. The Slavic Emirate is my vassal. This might be his retinue that's getting pincered. And, oh yeah, funny story. I need these troops, don't I? Funny story. He's got a mountain defense. I could just start sending bodies in. Definitely here. With my best organizer and best defender and best morale defender, I can get there March 31st. He's only getting there March 30th. I don't think they're going to hold out. That's the problem. I can't see the status of the battle. I can't commit that because if I go in half-cocked and they can freaking merge up 8 and that's 9. It's 15,000. It's a bigger army than this, which won't even be at full morale. Yeah, no, we're waiting. Hopefully, I don't care about that. My courtier fancies me. Sure thing. Uh-huh. He's running. Alright, so we've just basically told the AI, you don't want to go this way. Now, there's no being sure that he's going to recalculate and decide he wants to go this way. So he might just start walking around aimlessly backing around, letting me get the Pope's army taken care of for some extra war score, and also giving my troops more time to charge up their morale. My cat is sitting on like 90% of my chair, by the way. She just gave me like half of it. Thank you, Ophelia. I'm not sitting on your tail, am I? No. Of course, I'm sure you expect pets. It's kind of hard to manage, unfortunately, baby. This guy will join my war. He's the Warriors of Perun. Oh, that's right. I have to be worried about him. Yes. Your aid will probably just suck, though, to be honest. Yeah, you're not really strong, dude. I'm sorry. I feel bad for you, but, like, I don't want your help. Yes, I do. That's why. Yeah, I knew he had more troops than that. He hires himself, basically. I assume, right? I mean, like, I guess he could have just spent all of his money on mercs that he can't sustain. Some weird stuff afoot with that. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So yeah, he's stuck wandering in the woods. We are movement speed, heavy foot leader, retreat, morale damage, morale defense, and regular defense. Yeah. Time to slaughter, as they would say. Kayla's Charm, thank you for following. Much appreciated. And smash. Success. Enough peers have endorsed my paper. Great. Good. Cool. Alright. The foggy weather is getting to me. Turning to the sky, I take a deep breath. The haphazard soldiers of Pope Martinus II have been sending their best at me, and my limbs are becoming heavier with each step I take. Alright, so I don't think so. I'll duel the commander. He has a martial score of 18. I am 44. Huh. Alright, let's fight him. I was chasing Galindo over the plains when Mamadi shoved me aside, barking, "I'll take this one, my lord," vigorously swinging his spear. Oh my, how chivalrous. So Mamadi just stepped up and was like, "Nah, bro, you don't waste your strength on him. We're equal strength, but I'm his lord." So he's like, "Sir, I know you can defeat him. He is no match for either of us. Allow me to be your Nappa and not stain your hands." Okay, Mamadi did well in the duel. Excellent. I assume that means the Pope just got crunched. He did. And now you are going to Spoleto. Feel free. This is where the AI is going to do something incredibly stupid. It's going to not pick up that he will be movement locking himself. I know in regular CK2, without movement lock enabled, the AI can just decide, oh, I'm in trouble, and stop. And I actually like movement lock a lot because it forces the gameplay to be a little more logical in terms of how armies move. It's not a great step up in the loss of abstraction, but it's something, right? Like, you can't be 99% of the way to a journey and then stop and go back. I know we teleport generals, but teleportation magic only works for generals, and don't ever suggest, because it would be a bad game mechanic, that it wasn't that way. Just trust me on that one. Like a historical accuracy overhaul. So anyway, the AI is going to get movement locked. It's ceding its defensive advantage. It's fun. There's no river crossing to protect it. It's no longer in the mountains, so it's no longer getting a defensive penalty if I attack. I have a much larger and arguably stronger army. Right? I mean, the Latin Empire is pretty decent technologically. They're about on our level, but I don't know. My troops, a lot of that is just hardcore heavy infantry. So is his. Except, yeah, I guess. The Abydosian army is what's making this interesting. Because he's got 2,000 pikemen, which is just weird. I'm guessing cultural retinue. Anyway, point being, I have just a much stronger army here. With no defensive advantage for the AI to come here. He should just sit in the mountains and be like, well, I need to wait for reinforcements. There should just be a way that he knows he's in a defensive position. He's not going to be attacked, or he's not likely to be attacked, but, you know, like, sit here and wait for the next order. And I guess if I was a player, that would be my advice too. Like, you're close enough in strength. I mean, I'd still take this fight if I was... If he just sat there and wanted to take the fight, I would take it, but only because I have 10k on him. And because, like, I have faith I have good mill tech. That was not pleasant, because now I'm walking in on another defender, but whatever. Just watch the center collapse. This character is a badass, I'm not gonna lie. Our ongoing struggle outside of Viterbo has brought out the best of our military strategists. One of them is a Polish veteran with a penchant for innovation. He's suggesting he retire from the battlefront and return to Krakow to continue his work safe from flying arrows. Military's tech spread, 50%. How good is he? He's not even a great commander. He's okay. This sounds like a solid investment. I mean, I guess you still gain a courtier if you can't afford it, so you don't get nothing if you get this random invent, but I have the money. I'm not losing money by any stretch. 30 military tech points right away and tech spread. Yes, please. Remember, when it comes to levy, it only has the technology level of the capital, or where it came from, rather. So anyway, we just smashed his army. My limbs are becoming heavier. I have power level of 44. He has power level of 3. I'm gonna fight him. I have soaked him in his own blood. I take it I win this fight. It's a good day for a duel, I chuckle, hefting my mace. I use an axe in my hand. Enough talking, my opponent growls. Soon Martin is lying face down in the dirt. And thump. So, I win. Martin is severely injured. Sorry, dude, but you're fighting for the way wrong people. I mean, you're a monolithite. Monotheliate? I don't know how to say that. That's just crazy talk, bro. So, now this... I lost 2,000, which is not pleasant, right? Like, I lost almost 1/10 of my army. He lost almost half of his. He's not gonna be back for a while. Oh, and the Pope was movement locked into attacking me straight on, so he's probably gonna get stack wiped. I know, CK2 works different than EU4. In terms of calculating casualties, but in this case it was a stack wipe. Now, I could just go siege stuff down. In fact, that was sort of my plan. Boop. That's pretty cool. It tells you if it's in friendly territory, this army would reinforce with 0 troops a month. Good to know, I suppose. Go forth. Land siege. I want Mamadi here. I want Aymar here. Good luck, have fun. So this 780 troops that is trying to siege me down, I don't, normally I would be like, oh, cool. But, like, I see 0 morale here. I know how that story ends. I need an aggressive leader. Contact. They're immediately in the the only advantage they get is that they immediately are going to hit the pursuit phase. But that's just it. This guy's plus 20 pursuit. He's dealing 177 per day. So in that little click, they lost 2,000. Now they're in a shattered retreat for sure. But I can just move on to this next group anyway. And yeah, I feel like Shattered Retreat is actually fairer, because if we were using the old ping pong style, where you just fight a battle and then they move one province over when they lose, like, this defeat would be a rout for the player. It'd be over. You would not have an army as soon as, you were any sort of outnumbered. Now, I just want to bear in mind, terrain, we have one big doom stack defending the area. It's standard practice for any kind of holy war and defense. It's just, well, here we are, right? Like, boom. Wild Mike, ready to rock and roll, standing with me out on the battlefield. He's only 45. He's good for it. We have, like, a little sub-vassal over here. The Warriors of Perrin have sent 52 men down to help. Alright, guys, don't get yourselves killed, okay? I'm assuming Klavitz is revoking from Catholics, like a crazy person. Who are his vassals? I don't see any direct vassals who are... Well, I know I do see some direct vassals who are actually Catholic. They're potentially going to get revokified. Alright, so I know we just let them get an army together. But they are also now, at least in part, movement locked into this fight. It's a plains battle. Yeah, morale damage in the plains. Oh my lord. I want that aggressive leader there, because we're, like, I don't care if we're the defender. I just care that we do damage. That's all I care about. We're absolutely going to slaughter them. They've now committed 8,000. This guy's like, oh crap. I'm not fast enough, am I? No, you're not. We get there the 30th. He even gets his reinforcements there late. So not only is he walking into a much stronger army, he's getting reinforced late. And this is why you move slowly through the enemy. Things are going well when suddenly you hear an embarrassed huff from nearby. Spinning my maul ready, I see the enemy commander, Piao, awkwardly attempting to climb a large rock. He's got a power level of 11. So we are still, what, 44? 47. Ah, lovely. We're gonna beat his ass. And this time, Sirkan took the kill. He's like, again, sir, my lord, I know I am only a humble power level 23, and also your mother's husband. Your mother's husband. He's my mother's husband. He's my father-in-law. Wait, no, but no, he's my stepfather. He's actually my stepfather. My stepfather's like, I am far weaker than you, my son, but Broly, I will take this fight. No, wait, that would be chivalrous. That would actually be chivalrous. No spoilers or anything, because we all know that Broly fights, but goddamn, dude. Just saying. The plot hasn't changed that much from Broly 1. I will tell you that. The general core of the plot is a very similar revenge story. It's what they did with Broly that was different, not so much what they did with Paragus. And I feel like we all knew that, because you see the trailer where he's like, "Go, Broly!" Like, he's clearly sending his son forth to do his fighting for him. But it is also far more complicated than that. It's a really good film. I think I'm allowed to talk about it. I might not be. I don't know. Whatever. If I am, I'm guilty. Like, I can read spoiler videos. I must have gotten knocked the F out. Yup. He beat me. He beat me in a fight. So, little power level scrub has a swollen ankle and is a -7, whereas I, at least, am not injured. I must have just, like, I don't know, I'm okay. You know, no concussion or anything. We haven't discovered that yet. The one I have the tech. I mean, to diagnose it. We totally know that I have a concussion, but, like, I would think maimed would be an appropriate one. Severely wounded, perhaps? Just a thought. Now, Venice is hanging out in the Aegean Islands. Why? Because Venice doesn't even care that I'm in a war with it. It wants to take Euboea. Alright, dude. Streets of the world be laid bare. You're just pulling cities, man. Taking this Purge the Heathens thing way too far. There's no one in prison that I need, so I'll just ransom whoever I can. 8:30. Alright, so I should study this. I don't want to do that. I'm going to hit Magus without having to do that with this character. Maybe if you have an older character, you need to do that, but I'm already freaking adept. Like, I could probably just inherit Magus. So maybe. Yeah, actually, very possibly could be the next Magus. I don't know why it's not telling me that. I feel like it used to tell me that. Like, it used to tell you the top 2 people that could take it over. I can't even sort by member score? That is ridiculous, actually. Thanks, Paradox, for making things complicated. Tell me the operation of the sun. Yeah, I'm going to totally siege him down. I have a very strong interest in retaliating on this. No, that sucks. It's fine. I seem to be able to get claimants for that. Freaking kidding me? Give me a break, dude. Swap. Swap. Okay. Now that I've stolen everything he could possibly have, let me get my guys on a boat real fast. And GTFO. Alright, so we will take a grand total of 456 free ducats. Now, assuming everything is landed, I don't mean like owns land. I mean, like, is at port. Or getting there, at least. Wild Mike the Great has declared Latin claim on Leon war. So Wild Mike is pushing his claim on the Kingdom of Leon against Queen Alerde, who's severely weakened right now. Oh, man. I could just try to force her to surrender to him. Like, you are a Catholic and you will grant this claim. So you know what? This is actually a role-playing moment here because my character has sympathy for Christians. He's kind, he's charitable, he's patient. He sees that his uncle has a legitimate claim. It's a weak claim, but it's a claim on Leon, right? He has this claim. And she's not of the right religion. Technically, she has very little right to any land at all. And versus the Emperor's uncle, the uncle has every right to push his claim. By law. But if this war is fought, thousands will die. It's unnecessary. Just surrender. Please, I beg you, surrender. I owe her a favor. Fine, I don't care. I don't think I could double bribe her. She's not on my council, though, so she can't do much. She's also a faction leader? What's this? Well, she's far weaker now. Womp womp. What you gonna do? You're only the Queen of Castile and Badajoz, which is a kingdom, apparently. Didn't know that, but okay. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so she's queen of, like, half of Iberia. Because she refuses to convert. And I'm trying to keep, like, religious peace in my realm and keep things from being torn apart. But, truth be told, it's not going so well. I shall grant this man the title of champion. But he's a true believer. I shall revoke his title of... Is he on my council? I shall... fine, he can have it. I don't care. I've made a friend with Norbert. Some old man who has a claim on Moravia and Narton. Narton? You don't say. Huh. Well, my friend. I may have to, I may have to find you a place, my friend. After all, you have a claim on land that by right should belong to you. And you're in the Wendish Empire because, sorry, I'm not sure why, but you're my friend. You're just my friend. My interest in Christendom has made me a friend. Great, okay, cool. First things first. Can you stop being a Christian? Cool. Let's help Norbert get some land. So we have everything stood down. I'm eating attrition painfully in this land. What the heck? We really need an alert for, like, hey, you have an army suffering major attrition. This isn't EU4 where every unit suffers attrition unless it's in, like, for anything. So we're doing this, and we're doing this. We want a holy war for our Opskilion, because that is the Emperor's capital. It's crippled, and I'm not sure how inheritance will work, if it will just completely end him, because all of his characters, like, he's only got Venice and no other counts, really. This is all Crete, which is a vassal of Venice. Venice is a very weird little sub-empire within his realm. But yeah, this could just totally shatter him and maybe even steal all his money, which would be really cool because he's still got a bunch of it. However, this will call in literally all of the other empires in the world. So let's start by checking to make sure we are not presently getting our butts whooped in any wars. Against outsiders, anyway. Aragon. Come back to the correct faith, please. It's only right. Sorry, people have hit me up on internet stuff. What's up? And my wife. Yay. Smiley face. See? That's how you communicate with people. 2018. 2019, rather. I'm helpful. I can help. Let those things go out. Wow, really? You're actually sieging me, aren't you? Okay. But what place did she take? Alright, so she's forced her way into being my chancellor. I hate to say it. Hold on a sec. Alright, which advisor can I spare? Neither. Neat. It's gonna be you. No, actually, I can totally spare him. He's not a malcontent. He's not, like, he's not essential. I'd really, like, he was hard to spare because he wasn't a problem as a king tier vassal on the council. First of all, you are not in any goddamn chance in hell gonna be my chancellor when you've got a 60. Just no. Why is it gonna fire Wild Mike though? Alright, let me appoint some scrub advisor. This is really a quality of life issue, by the way. Just saying. Alright, change council position. Do it. No, I had something else in mind. Okay, now we're good. So she's my advisor, and this schmuck is now my chancellor. He's terrible, but I don't care. I don't need him. When it can be Zeiton, who's got a 14. Not great, not bad. We'll burn off some threat, or, you know, whatever I need to do, like maybe fabricate a claim on my vassals. I want my land back, buddy. You should never have gotten this. Like, I am holding that grudge. Alright. Let's see here. I can imprison this jackass. Except I can't. Alright. It's fine. Chunking! Castle is finished in Krakow. Alright, I actually need to get rid of that land. Although the conversion of Velsk was a success, my work to help High Chief Sirach's savage people turn it's not happened. I could buy him a church, but like that's not going to help him. He's not going to vassalize under me. No matter what I do, he likes me. I'm powerful. I'm just not his de jure liege. I'm foreign culture and base reluctance. Here, have some money. Try not to lose it. It's like arms sales. Okay, so having thought about it for a little while, I really do have to give up Thrake and Kallipolis. Don't get me wrong, it would be amazing to keep these. But I'm already going to be at +1, and I'm trying to get back other land. I could keep one of them for a little while longer. But yeah, I will. You know what? I probably will. You know why? Because I thought I had land in here. Maybe I gave it away. Well, I have this land here, right? Which is not as good as anything down here. So this is land I could give to somebody. This is land I could give to my character's friend. You know what? It's been well invested in. It's in my Azure Kingdom, though, isn't it? It's on the border. I don't know. I feel like I can't decide. Like, I don't want to get rid of anything I've put my own funding into, even if this stuff is better. Which is a weird position to take. Part of it is because there's the 3-year penalty or whatever it is that's not going to expire for another 20 years. So I'm going to have to wait for 20 years to get full, Okay, cat, I'm sorry. I have to move you, girl. You're sitting on my chair. And you can sit on me. That's fine. Kitty cat, like, that's totally okay. But Daddy needs his chair because his back hurts. And she's still trying to climb back behind me. Oh, God. Fucking little buzzball. I love you. Yes, I do. Someday, in the far future, might be like 100 years old, I'll be streaming with a face cam. I'll be like, yep. Totally could never imagine myself having social pressure again. That is not today. That would be a false delusion, by the way. There's always social pressure. That's sort of the thing. And now the cat is standing on me. Fine, you can sit like right behind me, but I get most of the chair. Ooh, Kellerasi's independent. That would actually make him a great target. Why would you be attacking? Who are you attacking? In what world does attacking make sense? How? What? Galicia Volhynia, you're lost. You're on the wrong side of the map, good sir. That's gonna make him hard to just blitz down. Okay, speaking of blitzing down, Sweden. This is the one time I'm gonna like regret intensely not min-maxing the crap out of things. But you know what? We have our friend. This still has new administration on it. What? Alright, well, if that's the case... 1226 versus 1243. It's only on this for 3 more years. I'll give this to... Do I have 2 friends? I have 1 friend who's a foreigner. That doesn't help me. He won't vassalize under me. He's just my friend. Grant landed title. Thrake. The Chancellor of Moravia is his rival, though, so he's got to be careful. Because this is a duchy I kind of just want to keep. I'm gonna have to keep it to another count anyway. I just can't give 2/3 of the county to someone else. I wanted to give it to someone who's, like, heir to nothing. You're the commander of Bosnia. You and I are somehow related. You know what? You know what my character would do? He would give this land to the men who have fought beside him. Yes, I think that's a fair thing to ask before we launch into another great holy war against a long time unjust opponent. Mamadi, you have served this land so well. You may marry my cousin. My cousin Bex. You know why? Because he's going to get this land to stay in our dynasty. My friend likes me more. So they're married. I therefore grant you Gallipoli. You're now chief of Gallipoli. Chief somehow. Okay, culture. He's a Monday culture. But he is every bit as Slavic as any of us. This guy... I'll arrange you. You're 50? Listen. I know this girl. She's pretty content with life. Nah. Well, what kind of character is he? Sympathy for Christians, charitable, gregarious, trusting, patient. He's a good person. Like, let me hook him up with somebody who's good. Also sympathy for Christian, but too old. I do need to sort by age on this one. She has to be Slavic. Alright, we got an attractive, brawny Scorpio who is groomed. How does she not have better stats, honestly? Diplo +1. She's fertile too. Cool. Diplo 2. So that offsets. That's not helpful. This only gives attraction opinion, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I'm basically going to hook him up with the hottest chick in the... No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that for my friend. For my friend... Am I going to do that for my friend, or am I going to do that for me? We are greedy. Yeah... Or I could hook him up with the princess with claims on stuff that also has the lover's box. I mean, when you think about it like that, listen, she wants to marry a ruler. And she's lustful. She's got a big bow. That would be like the other way to go with this. I can't. Here, we have another 18-year-old who is... This is the same person. Did, like, I scroll all the way down to the bottom of the list or something? No, stay in order, please. Thank you. Yeah, I know we're a nice guy and all, but we are also a hedonist. Like, no, we're showing our friend a good time. We're showing our friend the best time. As for us, we're taking the concubine, because that's the better time in my case. She is the Bratislava. Yep. I have 4 children. I don't care about children anymore. Alright, so I'm going to be off. I want to declare the war first. So you know I don't pansy out of it later. Don't want to do this? This could, like, destroy my campaign, but I've smashed the HRE really badly, right? 7k, he's not a threat to anybody. There's a few little OPMs in here. They're minor threats, I guess. Minor threat. Might have some troops. The Seljuks, how strong are they right now? 22. Not spectacularly dangerous. Kumania. You know, all the little guys who jump could be nuisances up here. And obviously, like, this is... I can take this, though. I feel like I can take this. For a vulnerable, wimped out little place like this, like, yeah, I can take Obstacle on. I'm sorry, dude. You're going down in flames. Goodbye. The war shall be next episode. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like, share, subscribe, follow, whatever it is, buttons. It really does help the channel grow. It lets me know what you're watching so I can make more of it, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And as always on this channel, La Paz.